We've got baseball from New Yankee Stadium. It's the Red Sox and Yankees. Hold on, it's next. Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Red Sox and their arch rivals, the New York Yankees. Everyone, Matt Vasgersian here for this Grapefruit League clash. Let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Boston Red Sox, as John Farrell's guys will line up like this. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. Into the box is the leadoff hitter Shane Victorino, and we are just about set to get this one underway.
The right fielder, number 18, Shane Victorino.
And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball one.
First pitch. 107.
The next pitch. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Oh, and he misses it. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9.
Dustin Pedroia.
Dustin Pedroia will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. First pitch on the way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nobody out, runner on first. He's ready. Now the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
This is where you need to make that error hurt. It's the first inning. You've got a guy on base. You can somehow get him around. That becomes demoralizing to a defense.
Here comes the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And here's the still dangerous left-handed bat of David Ortiz. Now here's the first pitch. Fouled back. He's set. Now the pitch. Now a pitch swung on and missed as the count goes to 0-2 to Ortiz. Might want to stay away from that pitch in the foreseeable future.
Yeah, whatever that was, he's lucky to get another chance.
Grounded, foul. Another 0-2 coming. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. The 0-2 once more. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. And this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Beltran will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, third baseman number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
So 2 on with 2 away. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Red Sox nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Starting lineup for the Yankees, as presented by Joe Girardi, will look like this. They'll tee it up against the ever-improving right-hander Rick Porcello. And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Come on, Yankees.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And there to take this is Napoli for the first out. Time to check out the scouting report here as we run the numbers on this 26-year-old right-hander. Brett Gardner will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be even more important than usual to keep that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Here it comes. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
First pitch coming. Carlos Beltran is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We've played an inning. No score. Mike Napoli leads things off now in the top half of the second.
The first baseman, number 12, Mike Napoli.
First pitch to him. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. hammered the other way to deep right field. It's gone. And the second frame gets started with a bang. A solo home run for Mike Napoli. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0. Rusney Castillo will get his first opportunity now.
Center fielder, Rusney Castillo.
First pitch coming. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 314 side.
Batting eight.
Xander Bogaerts steps in now. And here's the first pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. One there. On to Teixeira at first, and they'll turn to a double play.
Batting ninth, catcher
Christian Vasquez will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with two gone now in the top of the second. Here's the first offering. Fouled straight back. Now the pitch. Roasted into left field. That's a base hit. So a runner at first here with two gone in the inning. And here's the versatile outfielder, Shane Victorino. Pitch home to Victorino. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And Victorino can't time that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. Dustin Pedroia will step in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to pad this lead a bit early on. First pitch coming. Now here's a ball hit high and deep out to left center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Sox get a run, however, on the home run by Napoli. On to the bottom of inning number 2. Now 1-0 Boston. Mark Teixeira will start things off in the bottom of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball to Teixeira as he falls behind. 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are two teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
3-2, here it is. And this is fouled straight back. The next 3-2. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's one away.
If he could have been just a little more patient there, would have had a leadoff walk. Instead, chases it out of the zone here and winds up costing him.
Here's Garen Jones now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now here it comes. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. First offering on the way. Missed by a lot, but it's 1-0.
You got to make sure if you come inside.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. With a solo shot, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece. Brian McCann will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. And that's in there for strike 1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Fastball called for. And this will be fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We've played 2, all even at 1 apiece. David Ortiz will come up now to kick off their half of the third. Seems like the hits have been coming fast and furious, EK, but not the runs.
Yeah, you figure if you get 5 hits in 2 innings, you're doing all right for yourself. But like you said, they've only got 1 run to show for those 5 hits, so they'll need to capitalize a little better.
Now the pitch. And Ortiz just a fraction early there as his ball's lifted foul and out of play to the right. Now here's the pitch. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And a diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit.
Here's a situation where he just says, shift. What shift? I tell you, you've got to hit a ball awfully, awfully hard to get it through an alignment like that. But he's able to do it here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Beltran is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you hold your breath anytime a ball's hit in the air at this place. But luckily, he got under this ball a little bit too much, and that runner has to retreat back to first base.
Now the first pitch. Swinging a high pop-up right in the center of the diamond. And Headley will look this one in for route number 2.
Popping it up is bad enough, but doing it on the first pitch, you know, and out of the zone to boot. I mean, this just is not a good AB. I can tell you that.
First pitch on the way. Hard hit towards center. And he's got himself a base hit. Rusney Castillo will dig in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to take the lead here in the early going. Now the first pitch. Here's a ground ball toward the hole, and it's going to get through for his second hit of the afternoon. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Xander Bogaerts will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Now here's the first pitch. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Here's the 1-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. A big pitch here, 1-2. Now a ball hit back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
And this is what you need if you're going to build a winning ball club. You've got to have those support guys down in the order. And he comes through with an important 2-out RBI.
Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. In with it quickly is Ellsbury, and that'll hold the runner at third. So the base is loaded here for Shane Victorino, and I'd say he's got a fairly good track record in this situation.
Amazingly, one of only 2 guys in history with 2 postseason grand slams. And he had some big hits in situations like this for the Red Sox in 2013.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And that ball is gone. It's grand salami time. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Dustin Pedroia will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Oh, this ball's well hit. It's going to split the gap in left center. Pedroia's around first, heading for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Ivan Nova will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. David Ortiz will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
And it's hard to be patient sometimes when you see your teammates walking up there and having great at-bats. You want to get in on the act too, but you can't go helping a guy out.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Bleeding as this side is retired. So they strike for 6 in the inning as there's the big blow, the grand slam home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Yankees 1. Didi Gregorius will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just 1 run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
Cole Figueroa will get his first shot at it here. First pitch to him. A high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You see his pitch count here so far. He probably won't get a chance to throw too much longer here in a spring training game.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Jacoby Ellsbury will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Ball 2 now.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Good fastball that time as he's pulled the count back to even now. It's 2-2.
Now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
2-2. And he lifts this one the other way out to left center field. Ramirez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 7-1.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Headley Ramirez will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1. And the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through. Pablo Sandoval will step forward now in his previous 2 trips. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here for Pablo Sandoval, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Mike Napoli will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one. First pitch coming. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
2 times now he's painted that fastball on the outside corner. Now you got to worry about seeing that pitch for a 3rd time.
Another 0-2 coming. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the 2nd casualty of the inning. Rusney Castillo will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. And here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. The Red Sox tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Red Sox 8 and the Yankees 1. Brett Gardner will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. In there, no balls and a strike.
And that guy right there is the beneficiary of all these early runs. He's got to be the happiest guy in the ballpark.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And this is how he's just going to mess with your mind up there. You wind up taking the pitches that are in the strike zone, and then you chase after the ones that are nowhere close. You know what? That is good pitching.
2-seamer can't quite make it back over the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Carlos Beltran will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's the first offering. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Mark Teixeira will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
He waits. Now the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Hit high, but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Another 0-2 home. Here's a hard-hit ball back up the middle. Pedroia over to first, and Teixeira's victimized by the double play. Garen Jones will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
He's set. Now the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Scott Baker will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Xander Bogaerts is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
And a bouncing ball, foul. The next 0-2. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Gone! A mistake on 0-2 gets punished, and it's a home run. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Christian Vasquez will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. First offering on the way. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Lined hard to center field. And that is going to be a base hit. Shane Victorino will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball hit hard towards center. And Victorino's aboard. It's a base hit.
Well, he's homered, he's doubled, and now he adds a single to that total. He's left himself with the toughest leg of the cycle remaining, but he'll at least have a chance to pick up that 4th and final leg next time through the order.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Pedroia waiting, the 1-0. Lined into left center. And that's a base hit. In with it quickly is Gardner, however, and that holds the runner at third.
This is a nice play out there in left center. I figured once this ball got down, they try and wave that runner around third, but he gets it in quickly out there, and they force that third base coach to throw up the stop sign.
Here comes the DH now, David Ortiz. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1.
Don't give it away here.
From the stretch. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul.
Don't let him score.
He's ready now, the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The tag gets one. Return throw is in time. And what do you know, they do get the double play. Hanley Ramirez will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And he will score as well, and they're really putting some distance between him now as that lead gets even bigger. Pablo Sandoval will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. From the belt, the pitch, and this will be fouled away. Has a look, now the pitch. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 11 and the Yankees 1. Chase Headley is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Brian McCann will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Tommy Lane will come on and get some work as he makes his 2nd appearance so far this spring.
Tommy Lane.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much.
明けましておめでとうございます。本年もよろしくお願いします。挨拶だけですが失礼いたします。
ああ、洋平さん。ああ、遅くなりました。ああ、明けましておめでとうございます。今年もよろしくお願いします。ああ、了解です。来ていただきありがとうございます。
And this is going to be a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Here it comes. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Didi Gregorius will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mike Napoli will start things out on the other side. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Red Sox lead it 11-1. Brian Mitchell will come on now to try and sort this mess out as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Rusney Castillo will step in, a ground out victim as last time. Now the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Pause, now the pitch. Lined hard into left field, and that'll be back-to-back singles here to kick off the inning.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles. He's been a tough out all game long.
Xander Bogaerts We'll stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point.
When you're already losing, the one thing you can't do is give away more runs. You're already in the hole. The last thing you want to do is keep digging, but that's what's happening right here. Things are going from bad to worse now.
In now, Christian Vasquez. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Comes set, now the pitch. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike two.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Gardner is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The right fielder, number 18.
Shane Victorino will stand in here again, and as he does, it's a good time to flash you back to the third inning of the ballgame as you take a look at his grand slam. Obviously a key blow early on. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. Cole Figueroa will start things out for the Yankees here in their half of the sixth. And this is fouled back and out of play. And now a pitch on the way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here comes another 0-2. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. There to take it is Castillo when he makes the play for the first out.
And with the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
Jacoby Ellsbury comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now.
The left fielder, number 11.
Brett Gardner will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time. And he gets ahead 0-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
And you had to figure that sooner or later, someone was going to do something at the plate. Now, that's just their second hit of the ball game, and it comes all the way in inning number 6. Offense has been almost non-existent so far.
Carlos Beltran stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. He's set, now the pitch. In the air to right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Jared Burton will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
Leading off for Boston, second baseman.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Now here's the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. David Ortiz will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Now the first pitch. And the fastball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Poppy awaiting the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Well, it probably wasn't the way he wanted to move the guy into scoring position, but it's going to have to do, and he's going to get that man up to second base now with 1 away.
Here's the first offering. Hanley Ramirez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Here's a swing, and he saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
And this is what you're going to get when you've got a hard thrower coming out of the bullpen. When you're late on a fastball and you make contact below your label, it's snap city right there. He turned that bat into firewood.
Pablo Sandoval will dig in. He homered back in the fourth. Now here's the first pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. He's set, now the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. From the stretch. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Red Sox leave one, but don't shed a tear. They're up 12-1. Alex Rodriguez is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now here it comes. Oh, and A-Rod a little too anxious here as this is pulled foul into the seats down the left field line. Ready now on 1-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
When you're down by a handful of runs, a leadoff walk is a definite blessing. If nothing else, it's a good first step towards trying to get back in this ball game.
Jose Pirela come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
And we all know that this guy doesn't really have the velocity to get it past a whole lot of major league hitters. So he's got to rely on that location, in and out, up and down, and that was perfect.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. Ready with the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throw. Austin Romine will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
The Yanks just need that one big hit they've been lacking so far.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Here's the 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Brian McCann. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Jody Kelsey is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Joe Mahalo will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Leading off for Boston, the first baseman, number 12,
Mike Napoli is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
Now playing third base, number 80.
1-0 on the way. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Here's a fastball now hit out toward Gardner in left field. And he's got it for out number 1. Rusney Castillo. We'll see if he can keep it going. 3 for 4 thus far. First pitch coming. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And he'll have himself a base hit. Xander Bogaerts will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. First pitch to him. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. Christian Vasquez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. Hit hard back up the middle. That's in there. Base hit. Now the relay home. And he will score as well. And they're really putting some distance between them now as that lead gets even bigger. Adam Warren will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first takes care of Victorino for out number 2. Dustin Pedroia will dig in. He singled his last time around. And here's the first pitch. That's right field. Kelsey has got it, and the side is retired. Didi Gregorius will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Brandon Workman will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Cole Figueroa will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
1-1 pitch on the way. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
There to play it is Victorino, and that's out number 2. John Ryan Murphy will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. The pitch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And as you can see, they are way behind. Chris Young is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. David Ortiz will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
And I kind of think even in a normal defensive alignment, he probably makes this play. But here you can see him playing close to the line because he's got backup in the form of his second baseman. And it winds up a fairly routine ground out to first.
And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. Pablo Sandoval will dig in. He's homered back in the 4th. Now here's the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. But not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Brett Gardner will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool the guy. It's 1-2.
That looked like a swing from a fantasy camp there.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's another 1-2. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. There to get it is Pedroia. On to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now. Jody Kelsey will get his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, this is one that wasn't exactly keeping you on the edge of your seat, but if you're a fan of offense, then you had to enjoy it, and they get the victory here by a double-digit margin.
試合終了です。
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Shane Victorino. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Red Sox win it 14-1. So long from the Bronx.
The winning pitcher.
ご視聴ありがとうございました。